We're about to take it back.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Tony and Lee on the radio. Dr. Joe's therapy on the radio. The love got me going live on the radio. Two mics and a mind on the radio. Radio, turned up 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 on the radio. Two mics and a mind. Two mics and a mind. Two mics and a mind. Two mics and a mind.
Hello. Welcome to Two Mics and a Mind. I'm Tuli, one of your hosts, and we are here. I'm here with Tony. If you're talking, you are muted. Please stop clicking on stuff. Thank you so much.
What?
Now we can't. You clicking on, and we can't hear you.
I didn't feel like it's me.
Because I know you. Nobody else would do this. Not during this time. How's everyone doing?
Pretty good. Can't complain. It's been a
Doing like I wanna.
week.
I wanna. I'm doing like Keith Sweat. I wanna. That's how I'm doing. Yup. Teddy Riley. Yup. You don't remember Teddy Riley, do you? Hakuna Matata. Matata.
Hakuna Matata.
Hakuma.
No, I know.
Hakunda. That's a new one. That's a Spanish version.
Yeah, that's the Spanish word.
I was just in the black name. It was just coon.
Wow.
What people don't know what Kunta mean in the ghetto. It means a black chick with breasts. A coon with tatas. A coon black woman with tits.
Oh,
A
makes sense.
tata.
A coon with tatas.
A coon got some tatas. A coon got some tatas. See, the folks need to know. A lot of stuff y'all need to look it up. That's what it means.
We need to.
So what's happening, everybody? What's your flavor?
Vanilla.
Whatever.
I like
Chocolate.
vanilla.
Oh yeah, we know you like to come over
I
the
love
fence,
chocolate.
don't you? You like to come over on the wild side. I heard you, Dr. Joe.
I
Oh,
mean,
not
vanilla
vanilla.
mixed with chocolate is real good,
Wow.
right? You put twirl in there, and you put delicious.
Put twirl. So I remember before they had all these complicated ice cream, you had vanilla chocolate. Then they came out there, we called it Napoleon. Neapolitan. Go to my Neapolitan. I said, no, Napoleon. You ain't read. You just everybody just said what you heard. What you call it to? Strawberry. That was the hottest ice cream on the market. You had 3. That's what you made banana splits with. You know what
Yeah,
I got to
which
tell you?
one?
Banana splits.
Strawberry?
That's exactly. Yeah, all those flavors.
There were people like strawberry. Like strawberry by itself, I wasn't a big fan of it. It was like
Me neither. And you can't really mix them either because
chocolate you
they
can
don't
do.
taste that good.
Vanilla, I could eat. I still like just a nice vanilla bean is not bad.
Like just vanilla.
I don't like
Yes,
that yellow
chocolate.
butter kind. Like butter pecan, you look at that,
Butter
it's too
pecan?
yellow.
Now that's
You
good.
didn't like it. I thought the
I don't
pecan
like
was
it.
good in it.
I didn't.
Yeah.
It tastes disgusting. You taste all the butter. It's like who puts butter in ice cream?
Butter pecan.
That's why I said
Right.
who puts butter in pecan? And that makes sense.
But I like nut.
I
I
was
like
here,
nut pecans in my ice cream.
get some tatas.
What you say, Joe? What you say?
I'm gonna say Rocky Road.
I like-
Rocky Road was all right. It wasn't all. It was Rocky Road wasn't. It back then. That was
Rocky
it was
Road.
simple.
Okay, it has
Yeah.
chocolate in it.
Yeah, you had
Marshmallow.
you always had the vanilla chocolate. That was pretty much strawberry.
Marshmallow's not good. I maybe I just don't like marshmallow.
Chocolate chip came out. I like chocolate chip. Chocolate chip is one of my favorite.
Dirt Spicks. What the? didn't say that. Slave would
Vanilla
think.
bean makes me think of dirt specks in my ice cream.
Only
That's a cotton picker. Let me tell you what happened. I assure you, whoever said that is somebody, no doubt, that grew up on the hills and the muddy shores down in the backwoods of slavery.
Yeah.
Dirt. Why would I think of dirt in my ice cream? Dirt specks?
Yeah.
Dirt is not even black.
What?
It's vanilla with the bean that's broken up. Butter pecan is terrible. We're black and bitch. Listen, you are exactly correct. That's why you're on this show, because you're brilliant. Now, where that other one came from, and they're talking about dirt in her ice cream, that's a slave eating off the ground.
Yeah.
Somebody said butter pecan is good. Somebody likes
Who?
it. Lachey, she said butter pecan is good.
Okay, we can say it. Okay, again, first of all, you need to be able to have at least minimum 18 vision. You're probably not even eating butter pecan. You see what I'm saying? She might be eating praline cream and calling it butter pecan because she can't see. A lot of y'all, what y'all need to do, learn about ice cream before you try to judge ice cream. Chocolate chip used to be a good ice cream. Then the chocolate chip mint was terrible.
Ew. Mint and ice cream? No, I just don't like mint on anything.
Refreshing. Oh my gosh. Yes.
She Tula can't walk. She lame. So okay, you gotta remember that. I know you like that. She can't walk. She lame. So please don't expect no ice cream style. She very basic, very like.
I'm very basic. Seriously.
But that's good though. Simple is good. You don't want to do too much.
It can be sometimes. Now I'm telling you who got some. Ben and Jared. I hadn't had a long time. They got one called Chunky Monkey. Listen.
Oh yes, that one is real. I agree on that one 1,000%.
That
it's
Chunky
so
Monkey. Oh my goodness.
That Chunky Monkey.
That thing. Listen, Chunky Monkey is ridiculous. It'll be. Listen, you ought to go to jail to get that. Well, we got another lane. So hold on. Let's see what somebody said. Black Ambition said, "Don't mind Lachey. She obviously high." You know what you're talking about too, Black Ambition. This is Cookies and Creams is awesome as well. Cookies and Cream used to be one of my good. They got stuff now came out. So to me, Cookies and Cream, ain't nobody did it better than Breyers. Nobody does it better than Breyers.
Yeah.
Hold on, this man said, hold on, somebody.
Bananas will not belong in ice cream.
If you're in the mood and that's what's available. This man using the ice cream was kind of sex date. He said, "You eat it if you're in the mood." I wouldn't do it. That's something you eat like when your parents don't have a job and some people invite you to their house and that's all they got. And you hadn't had no ice cream, so you don't know no
That's
better.
very true. It's very true.
Good. Mint chocolate.
I hated it when my parents used to buy it. My mom used to buy it. I hated it.
Bananas do not belong.
I had to
Okay,
eat
here
it.
we go again. We got another drunkard. Banana does not belong in ice cream. On
That's
that banana split.
Exactly. Why would you say that? Who said that?
That thing.
Yeah.
Put some banana pieces in the Chunky Monkey.
Oh my goodness. Listen, that Chunky Monkey cereal. That Chunky Monkey. Look, strawberry shortcake or strawberry cheesecake is ice cream.
I can do that.
Yeah, I could do that.
Strawberry cheesecake crunches were good.
Yeah, I could do that.
Now that's about the best you're gonna get out of that. It's hard to beat. No, not square. You know they had the ice cream. It was called bunch. The strawberry bunch.
Oh, okay. I remember.
That was serious. That one and that chocolate in school. That school ice cream was hit. Even the little small cup.
You remember those little small cups that had like the little in the bottom they had strawberry or chocolate?
And they had
it was like
they went all that. Y'all overhyping the school ice cream. They ain't nothing to talk about.
What you eat?
The cookies, the a la carte cookies. They had chocolate chip cookies, a la carte. You had to pay 40 cents for it.
Oh, what?
Yeah. You remember, so in school they got the free lunch line and they got the a la carte line. The a la carte line, that's for the kids who ain't on free lunch.
A la carte?
A la carte, yeah.
Man, say alley cat.
A la carte.
What's the man? The alley cat.
And you say
a la carte.
Tony.
If you had 40 cents, you could get you one of them freshly baked chocolate chip cookies. Y'all ain't never had one of them freshly baked chocolate chip cookies?
No, they had.
No, we ain't had no. I'm telling you, the best chocolate chip cookies ever. That one, the Chewies in the red bag. Them thing.
You know what? Oh, with them little elves on it. Oh yeah.
Stop it. The Chewy cookie, the one that was red.
Yeah, the Chewy bags. They Keebler Chewy bags. They keep by Keebler. Yeah. The thing real good. Oh man, I used to eat them thing all the time. Matter of fact, I stopped eating them recently when I came with the new information.
I'm telling you, them chips are hard cookie. Them other
Look at that face too.
They were too hard. Them cookie break. I don't like cookie break all. I don't like all them crumbs. A cookie
I like
should
the chewy soft.
Yes. You remember them chewy cookies? They'd have been them soft cookies. Man, again, you eat that whole roll.
Yes.
They like with milk in your mouth. You throw the whole cookie in your mouth.
Look, I know just what you're talking about. On them. I used to love them things, man. You talking about these
every time I came from school.
Right there.
Soft bad. Ew, I ain't like those.
Oh, that was good.
That was good right there. See with the little elf on it.
They tasted good, but they tasted cheap.
I know.
Listen to it right now. Listen. No, those were good. Listen to the person here. Nobody made better ice cream than Atlanta Dairy. Man, stop it. They made milk. Mathis Dairy, who that Mayfield had. I ain't never had no Atlanta Dairy ice cream. Till you grew up eating Atlanta Dairy ice cream. I never heard of it. Man, you better eat some Kroger's.
What are you talking about, man? Atlanta Dairy.
You always have right.
Ain't nobody from Atlanta. Even the people in Atlanta ain't from Atlanta.
Okay, you finna get slapped.
You ain't from Atlanta. Tulane from Atlanta. Everybody in Atlanta ain't even from Atlanta. They from the outside of Atlanta.
I was born at Grady Hospital, Atlanta. You can't get nobody born in Atlanta. Ain't no hospital more claim.
So that's how we doing it. That's how we gonna do it.
I'm telling you.
So if you live in the country and y'all ain't got no hospital, your mama got to drive an hour to have a baby in Atlanta, and then take you right back to the country for the rest of your life. Now you're gonna claim Atlanta because you was born there for 30 minutes.
That's what we're doing. Hold on. Born in Atlanta. I was born in Atlanta, Greater Hospital, Summer Hill. Summer Hill keeps it real. Okay, let's get it straight.
Well, you told me you from Decatur, where it's greater. When I asked you where you from, you said I'm from Decatur, where it's greater. That was you said.
This Atlanta Greater Hospital. You hear me?
So you're not from Decatur.
Summer Hill, Kirkwood Elementary. I'm from Kirkwood. Then
so you're not from which one is it? Is you from Atlanta or you from Decatur? Which one is it?
I rip it all. I'm repping it. I'm repping
You know what? If that's the case, Tuli, if that's the case, then Trump is from Atlanta because he was just here for an hour. So Trump from Atlanta. You got to get to him. The man from Atlanta, he's repping the 8.
You gonna do that?
8-town down. There it is, 8-town down.
Born in Atlanta, grown up in Atlanta, then moved to Decatur. Still Metro Atlanta.
That's right.
What's your story? Are you born in Atlanta? Are you from Atlanta or are you from Decatur?
I was born in a hospital, which was Crawford W. Long Hospital in Atlanta.
No longer existed.
And then they brought me home to Decatur.
Okay.
You only been out 3 days.
What?
Okay.
Well, hey, listen, Yahushua was in the grave 3 days. So Tula was in the hospital for 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
That's tight.
So you 3 days old. You might well get with Roy Kadai. He was born in the cab. That man was born at a red light.
Now we went at the cab. General, we were down.
Oh, the cab, like the taxi, the cab. Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at
like what you're doing. I like how you did that.
He was born in a car.
His cousins, Keeblers.
One of them Carol kids was.
Oh yes.
Oh, Grandma Smith cookies were good. That's right. I'm sorry, Granny Smith chocolate chip. I think I remember those. I don't think they were bad. Now Granny Smith made the best apples.
That is true. Now a Carol kid was born in a car, and it was delivered by a slave. Now that's history.
Oh, yeah. This is a slave. Look at that. Here go a slave. She grew up with famous Amy. You know how old them cookies is? That man, they don't even buy them. No cookies don't be made no more. Nobody even talk like that no more. You know how far back in slavery I need?
Man, them softback cookies, them people fight over the softback cookies. Y'all heard about that? in the grocery store, they had some of the red softback cookie, and they got in a fight over it. You ain't hear about that story?
No.
Tony, you ain't hear about it? Reverend Joe, you ain't hear about it?
No.
What?
The grocery store fight.
What about?
Check it out. Check it out. Here we go. Y'all tell what y'all think.
I hit the pool with my chair. I've been waiting on this.
Okay, I'm about to say.
Come on.
How big as it get?
Over some cookies?
Like, it's your best bet to just walk away. I'm confused. You had no business telling her to shut up.
Oh, you didn't know? Come on. I'm waiting on you. Because what you not about to do is try to get me arrested. So come on, you got to swing. So that way I'll be justified when I whoop your ass.
Walk away. Just walk away. Like, are you kidding me?
Woo! Lay out. Lay out. Look at that.
What else happened? Why you stopping?
He laid out just like some school clothes. Look at that. Y'all see that? Just like the school clothes.
There's a hundred of them. So, what was the purpose of this fight? I'm just curious. There's an older white man. What happened? So
over cookies.
No way.
That's what I'm gonna say.
What was it about?
I don't know what it was about, but I do know the conclusion of the matter.
Why'd you stop it?
That was it. The video ended.
My God.
I don't know the details of it. It turned into a news reporter. The news anchor might shed more light on it. I just want to share the video. Did you want to hear the newsman commentary? I don't know any more details about it.
Yeah, I got something about it. I mean,
dead. I mean,
you know what? It's like it's like people make life a lot harder than what it's got to be.
Yeah.
I mean, what was your hang up? I mean, it's like just stupid stuff. You saw the other one I sent to the link. I sent on our link showing where the guy was in the convenience store and the Indian guy. Can you play that one? Just, because like stuff like this just cause a problem between them. You can show that one.
I saw it. It's just.
Wait, no, you need me to send it to her? You got it.
If you can send it to me.
Man.
If you can post it in the private
chat. How you gonna ask a Dan complain to? Which one is it? Rhino, you need me to send it? Yeah. Oh man, well, I don't want to do it for nothing. Like, why did you ask? What was the purpose?
Because I ain't want to do it. Because he got the same access I do. Shucks.
I have to watch each video link though. I don't know which one he's referring to until I click on it and watch it.
All righty, got you.
In a convenience store. Once you see why she pulling the sitting there to you, want somebody to look up and see what was the story with that. I see
Here go the story. Here go the story. Let me let the reporter tell you the story.
And when you doing, tell see what they say.
Tony, which one you sent to us?
The one in the convenience store, the Indian guy.
And the woman literally laid out the blueprint that can get you from point A to point ass whooping. She says, now I'm not going to go to jail. So that means you have to actually come and swing at me first. That's the blueprint. Now, after you swing on me, then I'm going to whoop your ass. So she provided the blueprint. Said, now, if you want to get to point B, you have to go this route. He made a conscious decision to go the route required to protect the woman who engaged in self-defense. According to the poster, this was started by him. We have another, let's just say, version of it. Let's go ahead and show it.
Like, literally, just walk away. Just walk away. Like, are you kidding me?
Gosh, it's terrible.
I mean, I knew what was going to happen when she had a stance that was similar to Muhammad Ali in his prime. Sir, I could have told you that was not going to work out for you. Let's put up the picture for a mask. According to the narrative, he was rude and disrespectful, told her to shut up, and the rest you see. Now, it was during that moment after he swung first.
Twice.
The woman had to engage in self-defense. It's unfortunate. that this transpired on the potato chip aisle. But it is what it is. I don't know what aisle they want. Sharon, I mean, he had ample opportunity to not engage in the blueprint.
So it sounds like all the details they got is that it was an argument. I don't really
they say he was rude. I didn't want an argument.
Just being rude, told to shut up. But I don't know what transpired to get to
you can't say it's an argument. It wasn't an argument. He was being rude to her. He was telling her, you know, obnoxious stuff. And that's how they engaged to that. But you know, I didn't even know that was a woman. I thought I was a man. I
didn't know it was either.
He said he was a woman. I was like, I couldn't tell. I didn't know it was either. I thought it was a heavy-set young guy. I said, so I'm wondering what was the reason why this young guy was fighting with this older gentleman. But you know, a lot of times, you know, it's just being honest, a lot of people haven't learned how to transition with the times. A lot of people are still trying to be in this day and time. In actuality, even though it's very much prominent, I mean, it is. It's real unfashionable. It's real non-productive to be racist today. Because if history's taught us anything, we've never gained anything through that corridor. So it doesn't make sense to keep going through it. I'm a person for advancement. And advancement means if something is not working, you don't continue to do that. You do something.
Right.
Well, the struggle is still at some point. You have to look at. I'm struggling for over 400 years. And history taught me about people struggling that long. To get to breakaway, I should be a lot more conscious earlier. I shouldn't have to go through another 400 years to realize, okay, now I should try to look at advancing myself, breaking away. And we've used negative hate so long, and I want to take it and use it in a different fashion. When you see, this is my reason why I say it. Don't think at all. I don't understand my people because I understand, but. It would be reckless, foolish. It would be it's just more harmful and detrimental to us because we never advance with it. So it's like, why you keep using the tool you don't advance with? It don't make sense. I need access. If I'm using a paper plate, hitting a stone, trying to get through, I know I can see there's absolutely no effect. The paper plate is doing absolutely no effect. Like they said, if you keep hitting a rock in the same place, it'll get soft. You heard that before? It eventually cracks. You take a paper plate and you hit that brick, that stone, that gigantic stone, just use stone mount, with a paper plate for 400 years and tell me where you're going. Tell me what you've accomplished. At what point do you say, change my method? I can't use that method. It doesn't work. It's proven it doesn't work. It's time to move to a method that allows us to work. We're people now, we have more access to things than we've ever had. No, America's not better. Stop it. I'm not saying that. Don't be retarded. I'm just saying we are smarter people now from all of the non-effective approaches we've taken. We've done the marching, ineffective. We did the protesting ineffectively. We did the burning of the buildings, ineffective. We've done the riots. I mean, okay, now we got to say let's set up a real way to do things to where we're effective. That's all I'm saying now. I know, but I just refuse to channel my energy toward that right now because I get mad with myself. I'm doing something when I know it don't work. It don't make sense. It don't make sense to do it. I mean, let's everybody have a quick 5 seconds. I hate white people to death. All of them die right now. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and there's no more white people on the planet. Are you serious? Mm-hmm. Are you serious? That's how effective we've been. Mm. Who we need to hate is the stupidity of these leaders that have led us down the wrong roads. And we have lost so much time because we believe in people that don't even believe in our cause. And if you don't start looking at, man, listen, people like him, like the older white people, it'll be a time, oh yeah, man, kill him, whatever, all of him, everything like that. And let's be practical with that anger and hate. Let's say, let's go in people who saw that from my perspective, people of color. Man, that been me. I'll kill that cracker. Can you hear our people saying that? One of our people saying that, Dwayne? Can you hear that, Tula?
Yep.
Yeah, I'd have shot that cracker. I'd have killed that cracker. Now. Oh, let's go with what you said. I don't know what part. What do y'all know? What state was that in? Let's just go with that theory. I'm just running it down for you. Do y'all know what state that was in?
No, I don't.
It was somewhere like Mississippi, somewhere like that. The way he looked. Oh, he went in no city. He somewhere where you pour that kind of food. Because first of all, his behind should have been whooped for him fighting a lady. That's the problem right there. Nobody should have let that happen in the first place. You know what I'm saying? When we get here, when we got a man throwing knuckles with a woman, where we at? It's so many things culturally wrong with the whole video. The fact that we engage in, we should be, if we hate each other that much, how about we leave each other alone? If anything, we should never cross each other because we already know it's bad blood. So why cross you and me? Because it's not going to be a conversation. Then you fighting a woman, and old as you are, he grew up in an era where if he hit his sister, he hit another woman, he was much old. He would get his behind whooped. So when you cross the line, or you were gonna fight a woman throwing fists, come on, yeah. You should have called him. Say, oh, excuse me. So listen, what's going on? This a woman. If the woman trying to rob you, trying to take from you, hey, you do what you do now. You done lost the line. But when we there, it's too many things wrong. And all I'm saying for people of color, if you would just follow me and see if it makes sense. Wherever that was, say a brother did it, or her, just say she went on heat and that man died. What's been happening to black people in that community?
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be the end of it?
Nope, not at all. Just the beginning.
And, you know what, and a lot of our people going to do, they're going to turn and they're going to leave your behind out there. And her behind, we're going to get strung up. Now, that's the problem with you. You want to go, but you won't go all the way you need to go. I'm trying to offer you a solution. Because if you listen, what you're planning, people of color, if that's your mentality, your idea, you're not practical, you're not logical. You can't shoot out with somebody you buy bullets from, you retard. You can't kill people with their guns. How many people of color do y'all know have missile and launch tech stuff, Apache helicopter? Do you understand these people buy the military used supplies? I'm talking helicopter and tanks that they'll say, oh, we took the guns off of them. But don't you know the people who buy them were people in the military who used to put the guns on them and worked on them? And you're gonna go to war because you got some monkey nuts. That's the big round drum with 50, 40 rounds. Are you honestly that retarded that you think you're finna outshoot the people who make bullets and rockets and guns? Do you know how many other nations will come in here and support these people at your death and your demise? So don't even talk to people that come to you with stupid ideas and you have no real resolution. When you get into that situation, it needs to be the aggressor came. You know what I'm saying? And I counteracted my aggressor. You will never win that war on there's no news media that was, some African station you can't pick up. If you were sitting in the room with them while they recording it, they'll never show it. You will always, and what's gonna happen? I know they're saying, well, let it come. Who mama gonna die? Whose sister gonna die? Who baby's gonna die? That's reckless when you're gonna put our people on the line like that. Our people haven't reached that kind of maturity. Your spirituality need to be corrected first. I just want to say that. But when you really, I was a person. When you get yourself out here, you can't come back. You can't. Look at that. The guy from Russia who made his move to go in and say he coming to take Putin down. You saw he turned around. 200.
Yeah. He did turn around.
And where he at now?
In the ground.
See, he has a military force. Had a military force. You see, when you become the aggressor, you can't stop. That's what I'm trying. If you can't go all the way, don't even do it. All you're gonna do is get a bunch of people killed. Put your mind in a place to where let's fix our spirituality, let's fix our relationship, let's fix ourselves. And I assure you, everything else is gonna come. Listen, we're gonna come together like this, and people are gonna see it. People gonna have to acknowledge it, and it will be a force to be. Listen, you won't stop it because it won't just be a people of just one race. It'll be a one people with an ideal.
Mm-hmm.
If you get one people with an ideal, that's how you make real changes. You can get all the guns you want. That's why it's war still fighting. Because one person hadn't bought the other person ideal. How you think wars come?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't agree with your ideal.
Yeah.
And we don't know how to sit down as human beings and come up with a resolution other than instead of weighing on me and you, I don't agree with you, you don't agree with me. So let's go get some people that trust us and let's make them kill each other. And whoever men kill the most of the other men, that's who ideal we got to go with.
Right.
Why do we have a voice? Why do we have ears? Why do we have conscience? Because man has to be able to resolve things with words. Yes, there are times when physical is practical in your actions. But a lot of time it's because we have sat down and learned how to use to resolve a conversation, persuade. They're like Tula, slick. Tula can teach the whole world how to be slick. She slicked me good. You made me feel so wonderful. You have encouraged me. You all day. I try to talk that help and she go to sleep and listen. That help me. I said, never got sleeping. Listen, I'm talking. It's so wonderful. I made this up.
You fair for that?
You said that to him too.
Fool me once.
You got game.
Oh, Tula.
You got game.
I won't be fooled again. I won't be fooled again.
I got game.
Yeah, let it start back. I ain't doing it no more. I'm done. He said, hey.
Anyway.
But so, I know we got a lot. Show that other, how you doing? So what about the other video of the convenience store right quick? And then we got the, I know we started late. We have a story we don't. I
apologize.
We know this your fault. You and Wayno. And that turtle.
Roll that beautiful bean footage, Wayno, please. I can't see.
Yeah, I'll show you what a nigga look like. You said my brother look like? Yeah. You walking up here?
Oh, shit.
What?
Damn.
Fuck you worry about your brother.
Damn.
Fuck you worry about your brother.
Damn. Boy, fuck you worried about your brother, folk, huh? Shit. Shit. Why you walk up on that man, cuz? Shit. Well, he knocked your ass out, cuz. Hey, you might need a cold Sprite, homie. You might need a cold one, dude. He knocked your ass out, dog. You better not call that man no nigga no more. I don't even know home. But you call that man a nigga, dog. He knocked your ass slap out, cuz. Look how you looking at that camera. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you what a nigga look like.
Whoa.
Yeah, you walking up here?
Oh, shit. Damn.
Fuck you worry about your brother.
Damn.
Fuck you worry about your brother.
Damn. Boy, fuck you worried about your brother, folk.
Oh, he had a leather braid shirt. I wonder what they hear. Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
Right,
why they laying them out like school clothes? Look at that. He look just like some school clothes. Look at that. Ooh,
he says school clothes.
You know what I see?
Terrible. What you see?
I see a deteriorating
generation.
Humanity. It's just like
and I'm guilty. I'm very guilty. I'm very much a part of it. What the world does now, it infuses us to where it's not practical to walk off and let you have it. I feel like I lost something versus in order for me to lose something, I have to have it has to have a value. There are some things I lost I wouldn't think anything about because it wasn't a value to it. There are things I lost that were valuable that I always consider. I think everybody needs to look at life as, is this something that I can go on in life with and I don't lose nothing? Because we lost something as a society where, again, logic. These are grown men. We got kids as grown men. If we can't, I'm making my business speak to another man. If he don't speak, he don't get a look. He don't want to. Hey, I keep it moving. But I give any man that now because I want a man to give me that. You know, I don't want us to cross and we go the wrong way. I want to be able to share an expression with you and you with me, you know, in a positive fashion. And we keep moving and we gave some to each other. But I refuse at that point to let a man, you know, immediately just pull me off into, you know what I'm saying? And a man down. You already took your man down. I understand the anger, and it's so much behind it, you know. I understand my brother, so please don't think I don't understand it. It's just, well, it had the other, you know, the young man had considered his words. Again, you know, when he talked about the tongue being a fire, deadly fire, he lit it because the average person ain't nothing but a fuse. It don't take nothing for us to light each other. Ignite. Everybody is so hard pressed, trying to make it, afraid, scared of dying. Just everything flip on the news. It's just people like they don't want to watch it, but how you get away from it because this is your world. And you need to know what part you play in a world that's burning, flooding, starving, and fighting. What part are you playing? Are you fueling this thing? Are you a part of the fighting? Are you part of the killing? It's a lot going on. I mean, a lot going on. It is. And you really have to look and see where you're trying to go. You know, so that's why I try to stay away around people like certain. I just don't want that energy. Where I'm at now, I just rather cut you off and keep moving. So, you know, I don't want to do it because I got to give a part of myself to get engaged with you, even in a conversation. So you can look at with some people, you know, is this something I really want to lose time doing with you?
Right.
Because when you conversate, whether it's a lie or truth, there's something that comes out about you. So now we have to start looking at when we talk with people. You know, am I getting anything from you? Because our opinions matter. Because if we see things the wrong way in a fraction of a second or a minute, I mean, one of us can die right there in the hands of the other or both. So if we consider the power that we have, you know, in engaging with one another and what we do and what type of people we are, I don't think we have actually looked at ourselves as an energy source. You know what I'm saying? You think about a teacher, another human being can educate and enlighten a person to where it just opens up a wave of information to them to where this person just goes out and continues, just blossoms from what they've learned and they, you know, become more innovative from it. That's the power of our conversation and energy that we have, that I can show you something or take your hands and show you how to use them in a way, in fact, that you can learn how to do the same ideal, have that same ideal, have those same attributes, you know, whether it's running or catching or whatever it is. We are powerful people, and we just destroying each other, we're killing each other, to fight. At some point, we stop and say, what have we done? Why we just can't say, hey, you have a good day? You know what I'm saying? You know, peace, you know, Shmi Shalom. I want to see you.
That's the thing. It's the pride, and people don't want to lose.
I'm
done. Nobody want to lose. Nobody wants to lose.
I said a lot. What y'all think?
I think people don't want to lose.
Right. It's that ego.
Yep. They just don't want to lose, can't, you know, and they don't. So.
Oh my goodness. Nephew E, I'm sorry, y'all. I just caught it. These are ginger snap. I hated them cookies.
They were nasty.
All them things were nasty. All them just
on accident.
No, you ate them. I'm telling you when I ate them.
Tea. I like them with tea.
You know a good cookie I'm trying to think about. I just thought about now. You got me. This. What? Go ahead and say it. What you saying?
No, I'm saying they're not bad with tea or coffee.
Ginger snap. No, ginger snap. I mean, they're good with if you like.
No, they're not good at all.
You can throw up and your face is down in the hole. They're great.
You have nothing to eat.
If they free, you'll eat a couple. You'll be like, these ain't bad. Some stuff like you remember, you ain't ate a long time. You said, man, these are. I wonder why I stopped eating. Then you said, now I remember. I hate these things. I can get past it. Pretzels. I don't care how they're doing. I will throw it. I don't like them. They choke. They make me. I can't breathe. Pretzels disgusting.
They don't make them disgusting because you don't know how to eat them.
I ain't never like that. People come from, man, a pretzel from Eddie and some mustard. I be like,
I love pretzels.
Mustard on pretzels?
Man,
Yes. Oh my God.
Who does
people buy
that?
that or they'll buy some cheese and dip it. I be looking at that. I be one
I heard about pretzels cheese. I ain't never heard no pretzels and mustard.
Freak yeah.
I don't listen.
Yeah.
I don't eat. I don't subscribe to it.
You're
I just
missing
don't
out.
like it. That stuff.
What's some
terrible.
more of y'all favorite cookies?
He got another. That's another one. That's on the list.
Terrible windmill cookies.
Oh my! Them windmill cookies. You'll eat a cup. Listen, you can eat a cup.
I eat a windmill cookie. I mean, you'll eat them. You know, you if it's there, you'll take it. You know.
Yeah.
You ain't looking for it, but if it's there, you'll eat them. Y'all remember the Girl Scout cookies, the peanut butter and the shortbread flavored Girl Scout cookies.
Shortbread was cheap.
Peanut butter flavored Girl Scout cookies. Oh my God.
No. The best one they had were the s'mores. The s'mores, I sold everything.
Nah.
The what?
S'mores.
Too sweet.
Samoas, but you know.
They better than hear what he had. What he called the other thing he was talking about earlier?
Peanut butter.
Who? No. The number one they gonna have is the shortbread for the Girl Scout. I think that's shortbread in there because everybody been the other one.
Shortbread and the peanut butter.
No, never. No, the next one, s'mores. S'mores are gonna fly at the door every time.
Yeah, they will.
Pretzels, somebody talking about pretzels and mustard is the top of 10.
Yes, honey, yes. Woo, yes.
We did some folks only you need dentures to eat gingerbread. You ain't lying, them things are key.
You sure do.
Listen, no windmill cookies. I can start on you'll eat.
That's why you gotta poke them.
You can do a windmill cookie. I can do a windmill cookie. I can get that now. The gingerbread, them snap cookies, no.
That's different.
Them ginger snap, no,
You lying?
What that, Lorna?
Those other
one of those is nasty. Oh my goodness, my grandma used to have them. She used to stay right on her coffee table. I never used to touch them. Them things were nasty.
No,
I'm telling you.
Cookies, those other shortbread cookies. I forgot. Walker.
You know what I need to make too? You remember the dark chocolate cookies, and they had them white macadamia nuts in them. What them called? Them some nice sauce.
Yes.
You know who had those? American Cookie sell something like that. You know
the white chocolate macadamia cookies.
And that dark chocolate one, and that dark chocolate skin.
It is so good.
Undefeated chocolate chip cookie. Wherever you go, you could be in Africa. The chocolate chip
cookies are the best.
Macadamia nuts, that macadamia the best.
Chocolate chip gonna be the best wherever you go.
Now you get the now. I'm telling you, good chocolate chip with macadamia in it. Those are good.
Yes, I agree on that one. With a glass of
milk.
milk.
Them other cookie they used to have at America. You know that brown one had all that stuff on it to get. They were more expensive though. Them pecan, them things used to be. Now, listen, they got one at America. Listen, I ain't ate that in years. I don't even know them people still exist. That cookie was. What's the name of it?
The Pecan Delights. They have them. Maybe I go get them.
I have one. Those weren't everyday cookies, though, Smith.
No.
Macadamia nut, those weren't everyday cookies.
No.
Everyday cookies was like that big 60. You know, big 60, that long pack of cookies. Them everyday. You got them. Every household had them.
Them butter cookies
with little white cream on the inside. Yeah.
I don't know what else. Oh, I'm gonna know those. Oh yeah, them and I like the chocolate better, the vanilla.
Them everywhere. They got them all flavors.
What's them? Oreo. Oreo, some good cookies.
Them name brand. We ain't have name brand cookies like that every day.
Who's that for that Oreo cookie? It's forever and some in chocolate. Oreo. Y'all remember Oreo? I can't remember how the song was. It was good. Back then, it was slamming. That was the real deal back then.
Thanks.
Yeah. So let me show. What do y'all think with this Wagner boss from Russia?
Putin killed him. Who is it? What happened?
You didn't know about it. Put it up. Y'all didn't know about what's going on in your work. Listen.
You talking are you talking about the airplane thing? Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah.
Oh.
He was the chief of the Wagner group. He was the guy that was going to go and take Putin down in Russia back here a couple months ago.
And he died.
No, he was on the plane. He got shot down in Russia.
Crash,
they said it was hit by an air-to-air missile. No, nobody shot no air-to-air missile in no Russia. Near Putin, he was in St. Petersburg.
Maybe he's not dead.
He might. No, he dead. It was 10 on board. Only 8
so
found.
I did hear that conspiracy is saying that he might have faked his death. I did hear that.
Yeah,
but here's the actual video footage, Tuli.
I would do.
This is like falling out of the air, just burning. That's not a crash. It was shot with an air-to-air missile.
Yeah, that's actually falling straight out the air.
When a plane crashing, you're gonna see the nose going and how it go. You can tell he was hit.
So did he fall into trees or water? Or
look at that.
Everybody knew Puma was gonna kill him though. They said, but when he did it, everybody said Puma was gonna kill him because it was an embarrassment. Remember, he had to talk him down, and they made the deal. He was going to Belarus. He left Russia, but when he went to Belarus, he over there trained. His group was trained in Belarus, so Belarus is learning how to fight. And they sitting on the border of Poland. Mm-hmm. So these countries are preparing themselves because they're looking at they on the line. And Wagner Group went there. But Putin raided his house, got all his stuff, money, gold, whatever he had in his house, money, guns. Now he was over. They just hired him in Nigeria to help them fight in case the Ebola and the other African countries come in. They just hired the Wagner Group. So this whole thing is a big mess. So if he killed him, this man had 20. The man is fighting 30 wars. That's how big the Wagner Group is. Mm. So when they
check this out.
Yeah.
The reason why the Wagner Group man got caught is because he was trying to run. I guess he was on the plane and they shot the plane out the sky.
No, he was not trying to run. What are you talking about?
But one person who did run and one person who faced his opposition fair and square was Donald Trump. And they have just released officially his mugshot. Ladies and gentlemen, there it is, right there. The Donald Trump mugshot has now officially been released. You see it, Fulton County. In y'all face. There it is. Talk to me.
Look at his face. He look like.
Oh, hey.
Y'all know they gonna fill out a card of his description. He told his hair was blonde orange. Then he said his weight was he's 6'3".
My man, y'all gotta like the mug shot. Look at it.
The man said he weighed 215 pounds. They said, hold on a minute. How much?
Please stop.
No, seriously, he put down his card. They gave him the paper to fill out before he got there. That's why he was in and out in 20 minutes. Everything already been negotiated. The judge gave him his bond, $200,000 cash. He had all that. He already paid all that. The bonding company already bonded him before he got there. So all he had to do was go in and be processed. So now it can be official for the bonding company. You need the paperwork. You had the money. You was already ready to do everything, but you need his papers. So now that's done.
Or no?
So what?
Did he do fingerprints or no?
Yeah, fingerprints and the mugshot.
Look at that.
People would think
good information to know. You can actually bond out of jail before you go. I didn't know that.
Well,
you can what?
Atlanta, no, he had to go. You got the bond, but you still had to go down. He had to go and he got a period.
You can pay your bond before you turn yourself in.
Well, they negotiated. The attorneys already negotiated this stuff. They already got with the bond. All this was already set up before he got there. That's what he was waiting on. Otherwise, he was gonna have to go on a cell and he was going to sit there. So the only way to keep the Secret Service out of there, man, that's Rice Street. Plus, Atlanta has more of an efficient system than DeKalb or Rockdale and these. When they lock you up, your stuff already going through. You have a bond by the time you get out there, unless you do a felony or rape, something like that. So Atlanta, because there's so many people, they process a lot faster. But he was on Rice Street. He was going to have to sit in the cell. There was no way to, because they weren't able to keep. They looked at everything. This is a high security risk that's going to be sitting in jail for a few hours, possibly a day. It's not going to work. A Secret Service, no, it's not going to work. He can't be, those people can't be in here with him, and you're going to have them in here locked up, and they're not giving up their guns. So you had to go ahead.
Do you think this going to hurt him or this going to help him in the election?
It won't hurt him. What's going to hurt him? He's going to jail. That's going to hurt him. What's sad, which will show you the disgrace of the country. He will win the election if he goes to jail.
Correct.
Everybody's going to come out and people, they're going to vote for him because you'll keep pushing the narrative that Donald Trump is the most loved in America, which is not true. Joe Biden has done a terrible job on a lot of ends. But you pushing the people back in his hands. And if he got arrested, people who are Republican, independents, libertarians are going to come out and say, you know what? It's time to stop these liberals. It's going to cause a war. If you lock him up, it's going to cause a war. It's like the thing with Putin. it's like people keep doing stuff. It's not good. It's not helping us. If you guys had never played this way, all these countries do the same thing. They all play with other people's election. Then when the election get messed with, we'll go to war. We told you don't mail in our election. There's not an election outside of America, England, Russia, China, that those guys had influence in North Korea. They don't allow people to make their own choices. People are giving advice, and they move as such and so. So this whole thing, these people doing is like, all you're gonna do is push them to vote for this man, and it's gonna be embarrassing that this is the first time a president had been a former president or president been convicted of a felony and was elected president again. This stuff that happened in South American country, people get out of jail, Africa get out of jail, become president. They don't do that. Yeah. It's an image that they try to portray, and this will hurt them. This will hurt. All of these countries have embarrassed. Like Pooh, he's been embarrassed with the Wagner Group. They're being embarrassed. In so many countries, they're just embarrassing themselves, right? They are embarrassments. And they're the people that supposedly set the pinnacle of this is how your democracy is supposed to work. This is why your dictatorship won't work. Your totalitarian government won't work. Called democracy and republic is failing in front of people. This is where you at. Bad business. Old guys who could die at you tell them to breathe in and out 5 times fast. Either one of them could fall out and die. And this is what America is fighting over. This is it's terrible.
Is there any job y'all can think of with somebody 80 is good for?
Yes. Working, making sure them nursing home beds work. They just take a break. If Joe needs a rest, he don't need to he shouldn't run anymore. He needs to just sit back and just live out the rest of the strands of hell. Because it's winding up fast. He don't need to try to. He can't help.
Hey, these folks out here winning.
He will be here tonight. Nobody's gonna reelect him. He's not.
The man I've been the president 3 times.
Something like that.
Huh?
Yeah, he was the president. He was president twice with Obama, and this is his first time running without Obama. This is his 3rd term in that White House.
How was he president without Obama? Okay, wait.
So if you know anything about business, you have 2 presidents of the company. One of them is the president, and one of them is the vice president. The vice president is the president.
Oh, okay.
That's why his name turned president. That's like saying assistant manager is not a manager. The manager and the assistant manager. Assistant manager is type of manager.
When they ask you, they say, "Can I speak with the manager?" And you come, you say, and let me tell you what the difference is. When you ask, they say, "Excuse me, so are you the manager?" They'll say, "I'm the assistant manager or one of the manager." When you're the manager, you come and say, "Yes, I'm the manager."
Yeah, it's different.
So you trying to say Joe Biden, this ain't his 3rd term run in the White House as president?
I didn't say that.
It's not. It's not.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Joe Biden. This is his 3rd time in the White House as president.
3rd time. He did nothing that George Bush didn't do. He did 3 times.
What you saying?
Yeah, what are you saying? You didn't say it now. George Bush
I said what I said.
You said what? Nothing.
Which was nothing. But okay, awesome.
Look at that picture. You just had to show it because they released that thing. They just released that mug shot. So that's gonna be all over. We got to get a T-shirt.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna kick your leaves down.
And actually, man, they could have really. I'm not.
I'm trying to tell you, we need to sell these T-shirts. Sell them. These T-shirts is gonna sell.
You think I walk around with a shirt like that with him on it?
It ain't about you. It's about making that money. Get a white T-shirt, put his face on it, sell it for $20. They're gonna sell out by in the morning.
You gonna go sell it because nobody.
Matter of fact, what I want people to do right now out there, I want y'all to reach deep down in your wallet. And once you reach deep down in your wallet, I want you to go and I want you to hit the Cash App. Hit the Cash App. Hit the Cash App. Indeed, we need to try to raise money. We trying to raise funds out here, trying to get paid, do whatever we can to get some paper. Ain't that right, Tony Tooley, Resident Joe? Ain't that right?
Yeah. Hit the Cash App. Hit the Cash App.
His hair did look good. It looked full. He did. His hair did look good. Now he's working on it. I gave you that.
Man, he got the money.
I give you that. It did look really nice.
They treat every hair.
The hair did look full. You have a point. That's
hey, right. The man doing something right now.
Good job.
Man, looking at boy, you know what? That man got to look at, man. His whole life under shambles. You think about it. You made it to the pinnacle. You made it to be a billionaire. That was an elite group. You know, it still is like those are elites. Billionaires know each other. So you made it to a group that passed the millionaires. You hit the billionaire group, special elite group. Y'all create waves and wind. You know what I'm saying? You make water flow. You make the wind blow. And then you made it to the president. You made it to another elite group that very few people are living with ever. You know, it's not, you can't get 20 people in the room to say, hey, you remember we were doing this? Not living.
Mm-hmm.
It's what I'm saying. It's such an elite group. And you met with world dignity. Y'all sat down and y'all control world economies. You cause wars. You can end war. You can cause starvation. You put disease in places. you flex numbers, you move money, you order corporations around, you control interest rate, whether people get homes or you put them out on the street. You've been that person, and now you just left the Fulton County jailhouse.
I know.
And you know, it has a stench smell. It has a stench smell. The place is nasty. It has leaks, water leaks.
That place is worse, right? Is the worst here in Georgia?
Yeah. So he just left from over there, and he had to sit there. You know, he had to look at. I put a lot of people here. He put world leaders behind bars. Y'all know he unseated presidents. Whenever you're the president of the United States, you unseat presidents, and you make president in other countries. That's bigger than it. The people talking about playing chess. Nobody can beat a president.
Yeah, that's that Wagner group dude just learned about that with Pooh now. Can't beat him.
That's big time chess. Y'all understand that? You control. We talking about when you sit in a United States, then China, Russia, England spot, France. Do y'all understand you control world leaders in Germany? You topple countries. Do you understand you make 250,000 people pack up their kids and start moving on? They start moving in rafts trying to get out of countries because of you. How many guns you bring in? How many sex trafficking you control of people being transported and moved? How much drugs you let get through and block and support getting brought in? And you just left the Fulton County jailhouse in Atlanta. Hey, Mr. Yahuwah, I want everybody to know, I don't care how high you are, you got to come down at some point. It ain't about Donald Trump. It's just all these people who aspire for these billions, all these people aspiring for these positions. What do you do when he bring you down to where we all at? This kills him. This man has been to court this year. I mean, you've been going to sit him before a judge. This is where you put people at. I have people brought before a judge. You hear me? I have people like, what's those boys in New York in that park, Central Park 5?
Central Park 5.
How about that?
With the help of Donald Trump, if I'm correct, with his influence, those boys went to prison. It comes back around. It comes back around. It ain't because.
So what's your prediction? What you think gonna be the outcome? Is he gonna win the election, or he's not? Or he's not gonna run? What's your prediction?
No, he'll win it. He's gonna win it. They're gonna screw themselves. He's gonna win it. He's gonna be the first president. Because where he gonna get him at? The Republican Party gonna have to agree on this. They know he's going to jail, so they're gonna have to agree on.
Good vice president.
You don't make him the party. Don't pick him for the party because it's gonna be an embarrassment. That's gonna be the big fight. The Republican Party looks more at the astute. You got the ones that's on the street loud level that want to just burn them. They don't know what they're doing. They're not part of it. They just use them. They don't know. The people with the least with brain know how to think, and they realize as much as they like him and some of his ideology, he will win, and it'll be embarrassment on the Republican Party. Let him go, and he'll run as an independent. See, I'm gonna tell you how you know the Republican Party is gonna dump him. The little people, they're going to get pissed and break it up. When Senator Tim Scott decided to run, that's in the same state with Lindsey Graham. That put Lindsey Graham in a mess. He served with Tim Scott. And Trump is his friend.
That was a boring debate last night on Tim Scott's part.
Well, I mean, what are they going to do? He's not ready for that position. He knew it, and they could have stopped him and told him, put him up there to be just kind of, I think he just went, and you got to know when your season is. You run against a man who loved by these people. Then you got his vice president. You know what I'm saying? Then you got people who governors. You've been a senator, and you've been a father. You never came out and championed anything and changed anything, really. And he looks like a boy compared to them. Whenever you see him with them in South Carolina, they show he looks like a boy. And it's unfortunate, and it's imagery. Imagery means a lot. Even if you can't do it, it's the image. And Trump portrays an image to people. He hadn't accomplished nothing, but all the people tell you in a minute they love it. If you've accomplished it, why you need 4 more years? You can't fix perfection. Because he's gonna say Joe tore it up. First of all, people, you got to realize something. Your good part of an era is coming in from the president that set things before. Okay. Like when Clinton came in behind Reaganomics. Behind that, then you had George Bush 1 coming. He had to raise some taxes. He said, "There wasn't going to be no taxes." He raised the taxes, and the people got pissed. When soon as Bill Clinton got in there, what do we have? Job, $500, start today. Hiring out the door. Listen, apply today, start today. You remember that? Get paid this week.
Yeah.
There's no way Bill Clinton walked in the president and did that. He got that because of Reaganomics, and he got that because of George Bush 1 coming with some of the same policy ideology. When he got in there, he landed into a seat, and that's how you got money. And to show you how it ended, when Clinton was getting there, Clinton got to reap that money from that. He threw money out here because he stole money. That's why when George Bush Jr. got it, it was terrible. And he got blamed for a lot of things that were actually done because of Clinton. But his daddy told him how to do the office. Don't come in and talk about another man, just do the job. You never remember now.
What about the debate that happened last night? Something that I found interesting is, if you'd have watched the debate last night, you would think those are the people who run for the Republican ticket. Did y'all know that there's a whole lot more candidates who are actually running for president, but they only select the ones and put on a certain ones to put them on TV? Yeah. This right here is Ballotpedia.
Yeah.
According to Ballotpedia, you only shows 3 Democratic candidates. But if you look right here on the Republican candidates, that's 4, 8, 12, 15 candidates, but only maybe 5 of them on TV. And on top of that, there's a whole lot longer list of other people that are running. In addition to that, you got Cornel West. I didn't know that he was running.
Oh, yeah.
And you got a list of all these other people right down here, Libertarian Party, non-partisan, one East Party, all these different independent candidates and all this stuff. So my question is, why is it that over 30 people are running for president, but the only ones that we see is the red and blue?
Because that's how you do it. The system is designed like that. You're trying to block them out. These parties, they're not intended. They came here to America to have kind of, in a sense, one ideology. People, they broke up into Republican, Democratic Party, and these parties broke out the other party, where the Republican Party was originally called the Whig Party, because they were wearing the wigs. So that's the party that Henry Clay funded. He was one of the founders of it, who Abraham Lincoln followed a lot of his philosophy, his psychology. So the Whig Party eventually became the Republican Party, which people broke off from that for independent and libertarian and green parties and all these other parties. Because people realize that we're being controlled. There's not enough options. And they keep those people out because you don't need people to think past. See, they learn how to argue and say things that don't send each other to jail. Okay? You put the wrong person up on the stage, they'll say the wrong thing and you'll have an investigation. These people are all friends. Okay, for the most, they all do. Any one of them that you put in the Republican Party will do the same thing. That's the part that's dangerous. Okay.
Whoa, say that again.
Either one of the Republican candidates, if you put them in office, will do the same thing the other one would do.
Well, let me ask you this right here. Just based on that comment alone, really, what's the point, in your opinion, of going through each one of the candidates, listening to their rhetoric? If that's the case.
Because you're looking for that person that breaks the mold, that says something that, okay, I can agree with that. How do we leave well enough alone? You know what I'm saying? What moves do we have to make? You know what I'm saying? What don't we have to do? And those are the things that none of these people say. They come along with a party's philosophy. They need to come out with tell us exactly who you are and tell us exactly what you want to do. What's your interest? How did your even with the mob? You have to look at things. What's my interest in it? That's why some things they never got people say, the mob, all they do is take money again. You know why all they do is take money? Because they look at what it benefits their interests. What happens, you got to look at these people are telling you things, it don't really benefit your interests. They're all saying the same thing. Don't run for a party, run for the people. And everybody you get runs for the party. And you got to teach these people. It's sad, but you have to have this titling in order even to be able to speak to people. It's scary. See, they don't want the common man. If the common man talks to the common man, you have something that no one wants. It's called rationality.
Commonality.
Rationality is what I said. They will have commonality, but I said rationality. It'll make sense. But that's why you give people don't want to hear people that look like this. Even say, a Nabob, they'll say a prophet is not without honor except in his own house. See, the people who all rally for these people, we the everyday people. Those people there are the people that are soliciting us to say, get me in here. But what's our interest? What's our family interest? And you got to look at it like the mob. You got to look out for they always talk about the family. My family. That means when I think and I speak concerning the family. So speaking concerning the family, what is our interest? If you do, and we don't look at it like that. We just look at who we like and they cute and he's so fun. Women, like Obama's so fun.
I know I win if I run it based on look.
You know what?
Stop it.
Anita Baker was my favorite female artist. Okay. I would never vote for her as a politician because she could sing. One has absolutely nothing to do with the other.
Sure it does. That's how Bill Clinton won. He played the saxophone.
Well, that's because he spoke to a people an idea. He spoke to young people.
I think
and
he
gave them a different idea. He did. And he say he smoked marijuana one time, but he didn't inhale. That became famous for how many years?
Oh yeah.
I mean, come on. But I mean, hey, people bought it. He sold people idea. And they listen, at that time in the 90s, people were looking at, man, they were trying to come in a different way, trying to be more innovative. And he looked young. And he looked energized and he looked change-worthy, coming out from a bad economy that Jimmy Carter put us in from the 70s. Carter was terrible. And then so when Reagan came in, Reagan got 2 years to come in and try to fix it. Then George Bush got it. He got it 1 year and things turned around, but he messed up and told him no new taxes and lost it. Bill Clinton walked into a gold mine. Had George Bush won that election, they would have saw the principles worked, that the plan worked. We're at a higher deficit because of poor running management and people don't realize how it affects you. It affects you on money that you can borrow. America has been downgraded credit-wise. When did our parents or anybody ever talk to us about being downgraded, that America had a score? And by that score, it depends on what rate did they get money for? At what rate based off of their credit worthiness and their debt. The same thing you get graded by, they get graded by. Their credit worthiness and their ability to be able to pay back the debt. So in America go and borrow money. How much money are they borrowing?
Mm-hmm.
What you figure they borrow? $1 billion? We give away.
You know what? I got a question.
Yeah.
I don't understand this in terms of borrowing money from a different country. And what I don't understand in that is when I visit other countries, let's say if I have US dollar and they may have pesos, there's no way I can do anything with their pesos. So they will accept my US dollars, but they can't. I don't know how to use their pesos. So if there's a different country, how can I loan money or get money from them when I don't recognize their money?
International Monetary Fund is who give away money. America, these countries give away money. Russia, a lot of their dollars, a lot of their currencies respect in a lot of other places.
That's respect.
Pound, Yeah, the pound, the euro, they respect around a lot of places. Money respect around the world, and you know you get yourself up to that status. That's why I say you got people control the world. They can tell about. They can block your economy. Look, the ruble is like pennies. It's less than a penny on the market out here with us. He got to trade it over. Nobody over here. He can't trade it. You got. I mean,
is there any place where, in terms of America, do we respect anybody's money?
Yeah. You can bring the euro over here. Yeah.
So let me ask you this. This is what I'm saying, just from a guy who don't know anything about trading. If someone, because I actually have a euro from when I went to Europe, and I keep it as a collective item or whatever. I don't know how to monetize that in America. Like I can't go to the store and buy any shoes. I can't buy any gas. I can't use anything with it over here. How would I monetize it?
Go to the bank.
Go take it to this change. Yeah, go take it to this change.
Okay.
Exchange, but right now, man, the dollar beating everybody. They're trying to build this. They're trying to be like they met. Man, listen, the dollar's strong. Y'all know China's hurting right now. They have been lying on their numbers. China is hurting.
Isn't the euro a little higher than the dollar right now?
If it is, it slipped up the other day. I mean, we've been beating using euro. We had all of them for a while. Canada used to be far behind us. Canada.
I don't know, check.
Because as far as I knew, like the euro was always a little higher than the dollar.
It used to be.
Right, but right now,
COVID and everything coming, it's hard to beat America. See, if you learn how to do business with her the right way, but you got to do business with her where you have a defense. Okay. €1 equals $1.08.
Okay. That's pretty much spot on. They pretty much equal. So the euro is not necessarily better. The euro ain't better than the dollar. He's right. The dollar is doing really well.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
I remember at one point in time, the euro was doing way better than the dollar, but right now he's spot on. The dollar is booming. That's where it's at right now.
I wonder, but why?
That was in 2021. You said I wonder what?
Why is that happening if the economy in the U.S. is not that great?
But you know what? This is a match of wheels to show who can last. Y'all gotta remember something. We playing with people who control those people that sit in those seats that none of us know. And we'll never know their names or their identities. So you're talking about these people use these people and say, let's play who can starve who. You remember when we were little, Dwayne, I don't know if your parent bought you, but I didn't have, but my friends had it. We had army men.
Yeah.
Mashed it between the leg, you sit them in the dirt, you got to sit them up and make it work. You got to make sure they had the pink blood on them. And you had your man, you try to set up a forward. It was always about strategy. You know what I'm saying? And how to try to get the other one men or to kill the other one men. So that's what they do. You got people that sit and play chess at the table. You got people that do it and they use people. I move my president against your prime minister.
How can we compete against someone who prints money?
By establishing ourselves and establishing ourselves a currency, by backing it by goods.
By goods.
And we had to have a military. We had to have a military, we had to have a bank. We got to be able to defend it and then we got to have us a constitution and a resolution. We got to have something that defines us. See, everybody going, we have to set up a charter and establish ourselves. You're going to do just like they did with them. We're going to have to be given land. We're going to take land and have a land, and we can build our country. And we have us military. We'll do banking. We'll do business with anybody that'll do business with us, and it'll be good business. And it'll be a country, be a people set up to where we invite people. You become citizens to it, but you have to be a believer of the ideology and the idea. That's the only way. Otherwise, it won't work. They said, well, people lie. Well, the truth always comes out.
Yeah.
What you have to ask yourself, the truth always comes out. So why is it we so blind to see it? To be in this much dependency, racial equality, inequality. It's like, who didn't see this? It's scary to me on a lot of things when I realize that there are people who've seen this and know this, and they've been good with it. The fact that you know what's going on. And you let him, like Trump, he knows why he's going to jail. It's a laughing joke to him because he don't believe they'll actually go that far. But these people they have calculated his moves by locking up the people with him. See, listen, this is beyond anybody. It ain't for anybody to think it's this lady, Fannie Willis or whoever her name is.
Yeah, I see your comment on that too.
She has nothing to do with this. This is way over her head. The people, not the police department of Atlanta, they ain't even in the running to even know what's going on. This is elites. They're moving, and this is calculated. They blocked him. Listen, they locked up his former attorneys. This barred one. The other one, she seen him now got criminal charges that she had to answer to, felony, which might affect her to be able to work on a case right now. Sidney Powell is one of the most powerful attorneys in America. And she just had to go down here, and she's out on bond. You got a former White House attorney. Do y'all know if you're the White House attorney, how well do you think versed you are in the law?
You know it like the back of your hand.
And you just
all the loopholes.
Listen, you had to turn yourself in Atlanta. Mark Meadows, former House with the person over the House, Chief of Staff, whatever. Listen, this is serious. I mean, they got people who got information. These people know stuff. And you think
about this from this perspective. Right now, nobody is proven guilty. So very well right now, some of these people might actually be found not guilty. Let's give it that.
And you know how they are.
So the question is this: why is it that we have a system where people who are not guilty are arrested and taken to jail? These are prime examples of people that are not guilty being arrested and taken to jail.
No, they're not. They're guilty. It's just they'll be found not guilty because they'll turn state evidence.
So the whole thing is more so of innocent people being put in jail. These are examples of that.
It's checkmate. I blocked you in. Your out was gonna be these people. Then I told you can't talk to any of these people. So if they get mad at me, y'all talk. That's a violation of your
violation. Got it.
And guess what? You got the Secret Service around, and you don't know if these guys flip information. So you can't talk to these people. You can't harass these people, and these people gonna turn state. And you know why they don't want him to talk to them? Because they know he gonna ask the right question. He gonna know. You turn state evidence. They already said some people in his phone have turned state evidence. They know exactly. I'm telling you. I don't know why people think this man not going to jail. This is very much serious.
He's gaining more and more popularity according to the polls.
That's because people are angry at the system. It's not because they're using logic. You know, it makes no sense. You know, I get mad with my wife. I go out and smoke crack. There's no logic in it. The people are just angry at the system and angry at feeling that they've been told they lost their country, but they're still here.
And a vote is a vote.
And they're willing to go with anything. And Trump look like the opposite of what they see. So you'll follow anything, even if it's wrong in your very eyes. You know, you watch it in the court system. How, in this case, why you believe any election? Why you think he's gonna be elected again since the election is not fair, it's rigged? Why would he run? It don't make sense to run, just take the country. Why wouldn't they this one they don't even think? Okay, they don't think. So the election rigged, they took it, they didn't let him get it. So how you gonna get it this time? You see, it don't make no sense. I think it's gonna prove. I was not president last time. Joe Biden, look, they stole it. Think about this now. They stole the election and gave it to Joe Biden. Okay. Why would they let you get it if they had a power to steal it, change votes, control the Secretary of State, the governor, all these other Republicans and other people, and now they're gonna just let you win? Please tell me how this makes common sense. The people can't even think. Why would you go back and vote when you know for a fact they stole the election? They came from under the table with bags of votes. All that stuff, they showed the same stuff on the show you the whole thing. Never happened. No bad already. Listen, down here, FBI here. You tell me all these people lying? Everybody in the world against Trump? Just stop it. Sometimes just think, why would you run when the election rigged?
Let me answer that question.
Joe Biden why wouldn't Joe Biden steal it again? Why?
But think about this. Here's a perspective. Stacey Abrams, she did the exact thing. She literally said they stole the election from her, and she lost, and she literally went and ran again. She did it. Yeah.
Guess why? Because they got to drum up people. And so people who angry at white people, people who angry at the system, feel like Stacey Abrams represents them. They feel like stuff was stolen from them. People start thinking, it don't make sense. If I stole it one time, why couldn't I wasn't even the elected person and I stole it. Think about this now. I wasn't the person elected. I'm running with you. But I stole it. Now I have the position and I want to keep the position. Wouldn't I be more powerful now than I was before? Just all people got to do, just before you run out, I've been guilty of it. We process something. Don't make sense. Why would you run again?
Gotcha.
Because these are the lies they need, because they know how people, you play on people. These people are, listen, these people play with your mind. They don't just give them money. They teach them how to play with your mind. They are master manipulators when they speak. And they speak to a side of your brain. They teach you certain parts of your brain arouses different behaviors. So now they speak to the part of your brain of frustrated, behind, underdog. How is Trump the underdog when he's a billionaire? Grew up big, grew up rich. You're not victim. He don't speak for poor people. Stop saying dumb stuff. We need people that are not all people. But you say dumb stuff. How does Trump represent poor people? Tell me how. Tell me what we have. What does he have in common with poor people? Middle class people. Y'all tell me what he got in common with. How does he speak for you? These people say the dumbest stuff. Trump want to cut taxes. Trump want to cut taxes for him, for people like him. I want taxes cut. It ain't just because it's because of me. I don't want to keep paying what I'm paying. Stop it. These people are not speaking for you. They have to understand you. He speaks for an agenda. You need people that lay, what do you want? That's me.
You know what? I think more and more what I learn is what I see on TV is I almost take it as the truth and the reality. And being that, you know, even as an adult, I realize now how influenced I was of TV. So a stat that I came across that I want to share with all y'all, get y'all take on it, is a stat in regards to when it comes to traditional TV, African Americans tune in nearly 213 hours per month, which is more than twice as much as Asians and roughly 57 hours more than whites. African Americans also watch the most mobile video through less time shifted TV than the general population. What do y'all think about that particular statistic?
What? They learn how to source us. You got a people that our brains are information overloads. I mean, you take, people color, it's just how much we take in. And they picked it up and realized, you got to remember, we mingle with the people and we learn their language, and then we teach it to them. We learn their culture and ideas, and we can explain it to them and their history. And we evolve so much that it puts them in a situation where you're threatening. So I got to start looking at, since you learn and you get captivated by that information, I got to start giving you some information that works against you. And it's work. The television is the easiest way. That's why we go to sleep in front of the television.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It works.
A lot of, yep.
I know, not a lot of us, all of us. It either taught you to hate them or love them. It taught you to follow them or break away from them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it teach you to drink. It teach you to smoke. It teach you what to wear, what's fashionable.
Mm-hmm.
It tells you the weather. It tells you what to eat. If you want to be healthy, if you want to lose weight, if you want to build muscles. If you're looking for somewhere to go, it tell you where to go on vacation at. It gives you ideas.
Yes.
So they fill your shows with people that are part of the system that hurts you. That's why look at a lot of your people. Look at Martin. Martin Lawrence, they loved him. Great, entertained you so well. How's Martin doing in the way health-wise? What, in the middle of the street one time naked?
Right, I remember that. Yeah.
Dave Chappelle.
Bad drugs.
Break down and run off.
Almost all of them. Yep.
But this is what you have to do to get people to food them their own people.
All that TV, man.
He was great with what he was doing, and he was when he had Def coming to jail. He influenced people on liking the audience and how he came out. You know, you bringing up a comedian, hey, let's give him some love. Hey, and they used that influence he had. Martin was a person that everybody could, you could lock to him. That's Martin Lawrence. You know what I'm saying? Martin, man, he was playing and say stuff. You say, he funny. He reached you. And that's what people like. And they took that and they used it against us. So that's what you do. You take your talent. Look at Esther Roll. Esther Roll was very intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
She came out as a witty maid who lived with a white woman, Maud, who had gained so much popularity for white women. Empowering white women, showing that white women could divorce and remarry. When a woman divorced, she was called a divorcee.
Mm-hmm.
And they looked down on her. That's she's a divorcee. It wasn't common to be married. But Maud brought out for white women it was okay to be remarried.
Mm-hmm.
She ran her mouth to shut Walter down, her husband. And white women had a voice to start, so we can't stand up to him. Then they brought a black woman out, Florida, who worked for her, who would get back with this white woman who had all this personality. But this black woman would come out at her, so they started telling her, hey, this is who we gonna use to empower black women to say, you can stamp this white woman, you definitely stamp that black man.
Mm-hmm.
So they used that and they came back at us. That's how they got us. So it makes sense that we will put that much time into the TV. So what place you gonna use to captivate us at? It's just like a lot of some predator. You hunt prey at the water. You catch them when they're vulnerable, head down, drinking. Where prey subject to come to? Most likely, they're going to come to a watering hole. I'll wait for them. They wait for us to come to the information center, the television, social media, and then what happens to it? Here we are, fallen nation, divided people. Everybody hate each other. Everybody want to kill each other. Nobody want to work together. Nobody want to help each other. Our kids ain't safe. The world going crazy. And what do? In the worst times ever, did the time for us to be racist fight. Man, you could very well be the person that had to pull me out of my house. This whole thing burning up. You could very well have to swim by and pull me up in a boat. I assure your color wouldn't matter. I just want to be rescued. And the same thing would be to you. How do we get here? This is what the world is burning. I might have to help you put the fire out on your house. You might have to help me put my fire out. And it ain't gonna be about color. It's gonna be about, hey, you're a human being and you need help.
Yeah.
And something in me wouldn't allow that to happen to you and not help you. But now we lost it. I'll go in your pocket. Like that guy was unconscious on the ground. Dude still running video. Man, but he kind of tried to have a look up. He put that ball on one just to make sure he wasn't dead. But at some point you look at, hey man, you did your thing. Let this man out now. Let's see if he okay.
Exactly.
And some way as human though, we need a limit to say how far we go. That's his mouth. It's unfortunate his mouth is, he let dumb, stupid stuff come out of it. But come on. We don't want to kill each other by the word that come out the mouth. These are opinions. They're not always facts.
That's right.
So what you think?
Talk to me, Dr. Joe. Talk to me, Tula. What y'all think?
I think this world is becoming too emotional. People are reacting according to their emotions. If they feel hurt, then they want to hurt instead of, like Tony says, thinking about before behaving, before acting. Emotions will destroy. So I think this world is full of emotions right now, and we act out of them, which is dangerous.
Mm-hmm. That's right. That'd be rationality with practicality. That's gonna be my saying tonight. You like that? Yeah,
rationality with practicality. I like that.
I like that. Yeah,
that'll be it tonight when that time comes. So I don't put it out there.
that was a good one.
You know, put it out there. I can follow behind that one. I can follow behind that one. Thank you.
Try not to.
I
like to get. Let me get a couple of miles in front of you. Let Dr. Joe do it. Please don't you do it because it's a good.
Dr. Joe, you got to come with that. You get some time now. Rationality before practicality.
I didn't say that. Rationality before practicality.
How you changing his quote?
What it was? Rationality and practicality.
With or something like that.
Yeah, with practicality.
Rationality with practicality.
Yeah. Well, you can react. Just got.
I know that's right. Please don't tell my kids.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But we gotta have the rationale with practicality. What's practical? That's what I'm looking at. What's practical?
Okay, so what's practical? Just say, I react and I'm very upset. Like I just threw stuff out my. Is that practical?
No, I'm talking about for me. I can't be responsible
No,
for you.
No. I'm not saying it because you're judging that practicality. So I'm asking if
I'm talking about for me. What I'm saying rationality with practicality. I'm talking about for myself. I can't say for another person. So whatever I do, is it practical? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm having to look at. You know what I'm saying? Because my rationale might be your violent outburst behavior might be destructive toward me. So it might be practical for me to engage it.
And my violence could be practical towards you.
But it's only, or you could be on drugs. I'm going with you on drugs.
I think Tuli know that Tony got a good saying and she trying to unfumble the saying. That was a good saying. Practicality with rationality.
I said like rationality with practicality. How you turn?
I like both of them.
Okay.
I like to take my hand and it's practically slap it across your face. And I like to leave a rash on it. I like to leave a rash on it.
I like that. Rationality with practicality.
Gotta have it. Dr. Joe, what are you gonna say about it? You on critical Smith done made about her? I don't know what she's talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what she's talking about either. That was a good saying.
No, I think that was very functional. Actually,
no, you might be your
Reverend Joe. You got to follow it, so I hope you came with a saying.
A lot of times when I say things, it's not necessarily me. I'm just using myself in the example.
You gonna get you hurt.
Yeah, you gonna get you hurt. Tuli. Don't do that.
That's another saying I'm gonna say. Start keeping you out in the middle of it.
That's right, Tuli.
She love that bad spot. It's not necessarily me, but hey, who does this? That's okay, Dr. Joe. Why are you laughing? I put myself in the middle of it. Don't do that. Joe, why are you laughing?
I think you could have been a great actor.
Oh man.
Yes.
I appreciate that, huh? I appreciate that too, brother. Right on now. Listen, he say they love that information. Pretzel with cheese and cinnamon. Oh, good. Y'all messed that up. Pretzel. The only thing would be good on it would be the cinnamon.
Pretzels and cheese is good.
Pretzel with cheese and cinnamon?
No, not cinnamon. Just pretzels with melted
cinnamon
cheese.
Too. Peanut butter cookies, man.
Believe it or not, pretzels with unmelted cheese is also good, Dr. Joe.
Yeah, peanut butter cookie, they dry your throat out.
White cheese.
What about white cheese?
He said pretzels with unmelted cheese is good, and then I said maybe white cheese.
I'm talking about with just like cold cheese on pretzel?
Yeah.
Mozzarella, maybe?
No. Listen. Oh, don't y'all act like that. Now, if you're really from Atlanta, like you said, y'all knew y'all grew up with that block of cheese. This is before microwaves came out. You ain't melt no cheese. White. You'll get that cheese and you will slice it up with that knife and you'll put it right on top of that and you'll eat it with the pretzel together. Matter of fact, they had Lunchables. You could buy Oscar Mayer Lunchables. They had the pretzels and the cheese and all that.
Yeah, but you're talking about the hard pretzels, not about like the soft pretzels like that are like bread.
I only know one pretzel. That's the hard pretzel.
They got the big.
Yeah, the soft pretzel ain't come out to like you got 18 was able to go to the mall and get Auntie Annie's from the bakery. We ain't know nothing about the pretzel. Already came in the bag. 25 cents. You can get the laid potato chip. You get the 25-cent bag of pretzel.
So then we made grilled cheese out there. I mean, he right out the big grilled cheese. That thing, you remember that cheese? I had it was already so you had to get the knife. The lines were already in it. You come down there, man. Listen, had them hamburger. You buy them past a hamburger, them boxing, and you had that cheese. Listen, we had hamburger every day. Cheeseburger and we had cheeseburger and potato chip. Listen, for
lunch, nothing wrong with that cheese either. I could eat that cheese without getting sick.
The cheeseburger from the lunchroom.
Back then the cows were pissing right. Now the cow don't piss right. I can't do it, man. That cheese a kid. Every blue moon I play with a little bit. I don't know. I said, just a little bit. I don't want to fool it. But that mayonnaise, disgusting. Disgusting. I don't know what animal shot that out there behind, but I wouldn't eat it if I was y'all. Oh, it's just disgusting. Woo!
Wow.
Oh, you eat mayonnaise?
On a sandwich occasionally.
Oh, I thought you did. Listen, I know people can eat it off the spoon. That stuff make me want to throw it. I can't. Oh my goodness.
It creates pimples in the face. It's too much grease.
There's some people, women, they used to make it for a facial cream one time.
Really?
Yeah. 2 years ago, they had some kind of women to put on their face mayonnaise at night or something like that. I remember mayonnaise sandwich. That what made me start eating. I grew up eating the mayonnaise sandwiches in the country. Oh my goodness. I had one too many. Instead of stuffed corn salad. Oh my goodness.
Me too. They used to put mayo and then toast it, and that was like lunch sometimes.
Toast. Hold on. Toast mayonnaise.
Put the mayo in bread and then toast it, and that was like lunch.
You know what's bad with mayonnaise? You know mayonnaise will kill you. You heat mayonnaise up, but you can put it on a hot sandwich. Ain't that sick? Yeah, mayonnaise. You can't cook mayonnaise. Mayonnaise will kill you. Dr. Joe, you welcome. You grew up here. We grew up. You had pig feet. We never ate that. Tula, you had that mayonnaise sandwich toasted.
Yup.
Come on, Dr. Joe, get us your saying. Taxation without representation.
We're going with rationality.
Okay.
So, obtain education to understand rationality.
Oh, I like that. What y'all think? I actually like that.
I'm thinking the chick my brother just called.
Preacher, they can't follow your quote if they don't educate themselves.
Ask her why she looking down. Ask her. Say, why you looking down, Tula? She's trying to keep from busting out laughing. Ask her.
Tuli, they can't follow Tony's quote if they don't educate themselves. Because people don't have rationality.
You go along with that?
Have common sense nowadays.
You hear that? You go along with that quote she said. That's all I want to know, Tula.
Put myself in the middle of that.
See that? There she goes. Now she gonna put herself in the middle of it. She's helping. Listen, she's trying to keep herself. She said, I'm
supporting your quote. I'm supporting it. People don't even know.
You heard her. You support it. You heard her. You be a supporter. I want you to put the word none in front of it. Non-support. Once you say obtain education, and then my friend Angel Fernandez, he gonna cut you real good on. He gonna stick you. He gonna get you on. He gonna make go. He gonna get it. I was lost, but it's not practical. But I guess it's rational for you.
I was just trying to.
And it's rational and it's practical for you to make sure she buy it later. You go straight there and put that check on that board. Come on, love daughter, what you got?
So she left off with education.
No, we didn't say about no education.
Rationality.
Hold on, don't use education.
You said rationality and education. I'm following up behind you. So education is nothing without application.
That's preacher says it all the
education
time.
means nothing without application.
That's plagiarism.
Yeah.
He's been doing this.
That's plagiarism.
Listen, that's called regular old crooked doctor.
Love doctor. That's plagiarism. You got to say something. That's
no, he had to find something. He got to steal something.
Tuli, show me what you stole, Tuli. What you stole?
Oh yeah, I know she got the. Let's hear what you got.
Come on, Tuli.
Oh, it's
original
in the middle, and you'll never be on the two outsides.
Me, myself, and I'm myself.
Seeing a person's point of view all the time is not rational. You must also share your point of view.
Look how she twisted her face and had to say that with
them
attitude.
Tahitian treat cans again. Don't do that. Don't do that. Them Tahitian treat on the back, they have a little saying on there about something for little folk that drank that stuff on them trees. Don't pour that with us. And I hope you won't call yourself throwing, because I bet that thing right back at you.
Throwing?
Yeah.
Wow.
Nah.
Wow. What's the real one you got there, too?
I ain't ate no Oreo. Or he said he got a demanded something. I ain't ate no Oreo. It probably been about, I don't know, about 10 years long.
They don't have no symbol. They got Oreo on it.
He said Oreo
Everything
got
has
a
demonic at this point. Just eat it.
I heard that, Reverend Joe. I heard that, girl.
Yeah, that mayo isn't fit for human consumption. People don't know it ain't nothing but old spoiled cow piss.
I didn't know that it was dangerous to heat up mayo.
It's dangerous to eat what?
I didn't know that. Richard just said, Tony just said that.
What I just said.
That is dangerous to heat up mayo.
Yeah, they'll tell you that. You know that they know that you can't heat up mayo.
I didn't know
But
that.
you can put it on a hot sandwich. Tell
Sour
me how that
cream.
makes
You
sense.
ain't supposed to heat up sour cream either.
It's already sour. You want to smell that junk burning?
I learned that because I got some sour cream and put it in the microwave years ago because it was on the food.
I use avocado mayo, which is
It happens. It happens, Julie.
So
what's the real one you got, Julie?
It's a
Yeah.
it's a alternate. I don't
With
like
eggs.
avocado. I don't like no smash. I don't like no smell avocado.
I love avocados.
It's too the fruit just don't. It ain't a fruit. It just mushy like cantaloupe. Another wasted fruit. Well, I tell you something. And I have four times. Man, this thing's sweet. I said, man, it's sweet. Let me try it. I said, it's the same.
If you make
I
it
said,
into a juice, it's good.
from?
If you make it into a juice, Tony, the cantaloupe is good.
So what I'm eating is not what I'll be drinking. That's all I'm asking before you get this check. So if I make it in the juice, it's not the same thing I'm eating that I don't like.
No, it's different taste. It has like a juice. It's good. It's a good taste.
So let me get this straight. Cantaloupe juice has a juice.
No, you put it in the blender.
You said the juice has a juice. I mean, that's pretty much juice is gonna be juice. That liquid kind or that dry kind. So now, I don't see the need to eat cantaloupe. I mean, somebody got to eat it. I just don't have a need for it. If
Somebody
you put
said
it
it's
in there, if I got
delicious.
like 5 other different fruit and it ain't out putting, if I can stick like 3 more other fruits and put in the middle, like I gotta have a pineapple, a strawberry, which strawberries really ain't worth eating unless you got some more with them. They really don't have just eating them. They don't really have like a taste like that. I can eat them, but I like to have them with another fruit. Would you agree? I wouldn't just get me like just a bowl of strawberries. I mean, I'm just not that person.
I love fruits. Any fruits I
Women do.
love.
Yeah, I like fruits too. I like them. You sent me them fruits from up there. I had to take a minute to look at them before I ate them. I ate them. I said, I've never ate the fruit. They didn't even look like fruit. You know, America cripples your mind. You know, you don't even think about it. It was something I ate. It would look like it would taste one way, to taste another. I was like, that is really good. I never had that before.
Mm-hmm.
That was interesting.
You know which one it was? Was it the pointy ones?
I can't remember, but yeah, I mean, all of it was good. It was really good. Once we got it, I mean, some I was like, I never seen it before. You know what I'm saying? So you eat, you like, wow. We go to one market and we go to the when we go to acupuncture, they have some international fruits in there. They have some different fruits. They got a lot more people here.
That in Atlanta?
No, it's over. It's over. Kind of almost Snellville. Nice. That's a nice market.
I gotta go.
You got people. You got international people. It ain't one of them market like no filthy market or nothing like that. It's a good little market. I like it.
Yeah.
People got to get out more. You can get a whole. You can buy a whole deer, not deer. What is a whole lamb or a goat already killed and cut and gutted, already weighed. So you got all your meat right there. I was shocked. Whole one already. They tell you organic too. Like you can get it organic.
Mm-hmm.
Just throw it out and cook it.
Mm-hmm.
Lord God don't eat that meat though. He's sick. You don't eat lamb like that, dude.
No, I mean I'll do it more now. But initially I had to cut everything out. So I'm so prone to go back. I'll sample some of the moderation.
Somebody said they kicking out cantaloupe and delicious. That's disgusting. People don't even know what stuff disgusting. I mean, like I said, if I got like 4 more other fruits with it, I gotta have 3 more. I'm just not gonna eat it. I'm not gonna eat it by itself. That's just if you made it for me or by me, you wasted your time. I don't eat it like that. I'm not that guy. If there's no more on the planet, it's gonna hurt me. If I find out it'll do, I mean, look at the skin on it. Usually when some got ugly skin like that, it's because usually nature will hide something precious from you and putting in some ugly skin. When you see that one, you're like,
it's not good inside. See, that's the thing about people and relationships. That don't mean it's not good on the inside.
Look at the pineapple.
Okay.
It's pointy, ugly, and it's delicious.
The skin. Okay. This show you right here to prove that people be ugly on the inside and nasty on the ugly on the outside and nasty on the inside. Cantaloupe. Ugly on the outside and ain't no better on the inside. Pineapple. Ugly on the outside and just slamming on the inside. Nature, look how nature hit it like that.
Pineapple is delicious.
You would look at it. If you didn't know about fruit, you would never think that you get a pineapple. It's nothing to make you say, let me eat it.
But it's good on
get into it. Huh?
It's good on it's like a person. If a person may not be as attractive,
some people
good, they're not good on the inside.
That's the difference. But it's some folk, they ugly out and nasty in.
They might be, and it's some people that look good outside, ugly on the inside.
That's like the apple. The apple looks good, but it's boring. It's like a boring fruit.
That's it. It depends. I don't. You know what? I don't have a taste for apple. If I did, Granny Smith.
Exactly. Me neither.
Granny Smith apple. But you need to have your digestion.
I have it with peanut butter.
With peanut butter. I'm gonna tell you what I got to taste for. It's some stuff striking my mind. I need to have a candy apple, caramel candy apple with them.
My daddy made the best one to this day. Can't nobody beat my daddy making candy
don't do that. Let me tell you, the best apple to do it with. Best apple, honestly, you got the red apple. If you do the red candy, you got to do the red apple. You do the green apple, the red apple,
or the caramel with peanuts.
Okay, we're gonna do this. Come on. You heard that?
You never went to the fairs and then had the apple with caramel and
y'all gonna let her do this for real?
Yeah,
y'all gonna do this for real?
Go ahead, Joe.
Joe, I just got through talking about the caramel when I said with the nuts.
Oh, I didn't hear you. It got cut off.
Pay attention, Joe.
I apologize.
She can't hear us. Don't do that. That's on internet.
What about when she told that bad one? You must get education on my friend Angel Fernandez. You gonna clear your reason.
You have to understand rationality. Some people don't even understand common sense. We have to start all over again because the brain is not built correctly.
That's right.
Kunda Yeah, but I call that candy apple first, so don't even try it. Now the red candy apple with nuts is good too. Now you'll lose a tooth trying to put it out. That caramel let you do it.
Red apple with nuts.
They had the red one. You remember that too? They had the red apple, yeah, with the little nuts.
With nuts too.
Yeah. Oh, that red one. Let me tell you something though.
Or you can find them in the grocery store a little bit later on.
You got to be careful though, because you chew it, you don't know what you're doing. That can will stick in your mouth, cut your mouth. That thing be cutting.
Now
then you had that top on it from when you had it upside down. You had that big. I looked for the one that had the big candy seat on it, where it was sitting over that caramel. I mean, that red melted. Oh, that red one was slamming. If you know something about that red candy, I want to say, oh yeah. What about no done cantaloupe? Yeah, right. Hello.
We do have ugly fruits in my country that are delicious, though.
What? Like who?
We have this green, ugly fruit. You open it, and it is yellowish orange inside, and it's so sweet and delicious.
And you know why he makes it like that? Because that's how nature hides itself.
What?
Nature hides it. Nature don't want, you can't have everybody eating it, so you hide it. You disguise it.
It does have a lot of
why did Ka'ua want the fruit that she ate? because it was pleasant to the eye and she desired it. So nature learned how to hide certain things from your eyes. That's the way nature hides it. By putting it, look at the cactus. Look at the benefits of the cactus.
That's true.
How would you know that?
But you got to be poked by it before you get to the.
Well, it's a skill to get it without getting poked, though. But I'm saying at the first, who would even know that it would keep aloe and be, water and different things you get from it? Nobody knew the benefits of it because nature hid it and nature put the prickles on it. Now, since we learned it, look at the cactus. The cactus don't stand a chance now. Man, aloe is almost in everything.
Yeah, I use it for everything.
Because they learn nature's secret. Nature lets you learn her secret. The coconut, once you get it, it's hard as a rock. Why would you try to get in it?
Yeah.
Why would you try to
Whoever thought about getting in it, right? Like,
yeah.
Nature hit it. And it hit you in the head. Who would think that pop it and try to drink the fluid from it?
Right.
And realize it's got more potassium than 3 or 4 bananas.
That's
Coconut water. More potassium than bananas.
And healthier, less sugar.
Healthier and more hydrate you better than Gatorade. Only thing better than a coconut that hydrate you is a garden hose out the side of the house at the cave.
Wow. What about cucumber?
That water hole you cut on that dirt, shoot out of you. It be warm. That water get cold. You just listen. You hold that thing on. They be trying to get the hole. Come on. You be trying to get all you can. Listen.
You know what's funny? It was the same life while I was in my country. You guys were living the same life.
Water hole, baby, from Grady.
We grew up drinking water holes when we were growing up.
Yeah. But see, you were drinking island water. I drunk from the sewer stitches.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was clean or dirty, but we drank from it. When we were thirsty, we would open one and just drink.
That's what. Wait, now this was used in El Salvador?
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't tell what you were drinking.
We don't know. Yeah, I don't know. We don't know what we were drinking, but we were sweating and playing. We did not care.
Monkey piss. They don't tell where they had. They ain't got that sewer system like over here. We had in ours. We got asbestos. We got iron. You know what I'm saying? Magnesium. We got crack needles. So I grew up on stuff that build you up, made you strong. You know what I'm saying?
It built your immune system of how dirty the water was.
Correct.
It built your immune system of how dirty the water was.
Yeah, we can't. Yeah, you go to America, we can't even drink that water. We're like, man, you can't drink. I be watching them people drink that water. I said, boy, what wrong with your system? I can't even drink this stuff. They put all kind of warning label. Tell me if I drink, I get sick. So many parasites in it. You're like, woo. Look at people come over here, they can drink our water. You ain't gotta get no shot. You go to them places, you gotta get a shot. You
don't gotta get a shot from my country.
You gotta get a shot to go to your country.
No.
Said last week. If you don't have to get a shot,
you never have to get a shot.
When you get that from MS-13, you don't get a shot
from them.
Hold on. Yeah, you don't get a shot if you go to your country.
Not anymore, but yeah, from back in the days, yeah, you get killed.
You remember seeing MS-13 growing up at any time?
Yeah, like coming from school.
Oh, your friends was MS-13 in school?
No, coming from school. No. I grew up when I was a little girl, I went to a Christian private school.
Oh, they taught you how to read and write, speak English.
Yeah, they taught me how to speak a little bit of English, like good morning, colors, fruits.
Oh, tell us what they taught you. Say it. Let me hear it.
I mean yellow, red.
Okay, what they mean?
Amarillo, rojo, azul. Then they taught us the days of the week. Lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado, domingo.
Oh, no. Cinco de Mayo. That's Christmas.
Cinco de Mayo is Mexico. For sure.
But y'all do it too, don't it? Y'all don't celebrate Christmas in El Salvador?
Christmas?
Oh, yeah.
What are you?
Cinco de Mayo is different than Christmas.
Shaking my head.
I want to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Cinco de Mayo.
Right.
Cinco de Mayo.
God, I know this name.
And he said Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, it's a Christmas. Yes. Cinco de Mayo is a Christmas.
Cinco de Mayo is just for Mexicans.
Not nobody don't celebrate Christmas.
Huh?
Y'all need to celebrate Christmas.
But Christmas had nothing to do with Cinco de Mayo.
They're 2 different days, 2 different holidays.
They probably teach you everything. It's a lot of things in this world y'all ain't supposed to know.
Okay.
So y'all didn't know the Cinco de Mayo Christmas. That's where y'all at. Y'all good at that spot. But
I never heard about Cinco de Mayo until I came to this country.
So you know, so we talk about Christmas. What y'all had? How far y'all from Mexico?
Is different.
El Salvador, you can walk to Mexico from El Salvador.
No,
with some good high heels.
No, you gotta take a flight. You gotta take a flight.
I thought you could walk through some bushes and get
on. Racist.
Well, you can go to Costa Rica, but driving.
Honduras is right over the line for them, right?
Yes, Costa Rica, Honduras, Panama.
Panama.
Panama. That what y'all call it? Panama. How you got it? What you call it? Panama. What you call it?
Like Panama.
Y'all call it Panama over there.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the head man? You from Panama?
No, like that's Mexican accent, preacher. Hey man.
Whoa.
Hey, homies, that's Mexican.
Oh, that hurt. So what? All right. Well, how did El Salvador say it? What's the El Salvador slang?
The accent?
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't have a Spanish accent. So if I speak
I'm talking about Honduras. But you from El Salvador. You got El Salvador. That's Hispanic. That's Spanish, right?
Yeah, they have an accent, but I didn't. They took the accent out of me growing up.
Hold on for a minute.
That Spanish accent.
Oh, we hear it.
No, preacher. You know how you guys have different accents in different states?
Yeah.
We have different accents in different countries. Like Cubans speak very fast. Like, I said, like Dominicans speak, chico, but like it depends on the country of the accent.
But no, that's more or less the kind of the way they kind of their dialect kind of, whether it's slow or fast, that vernacular. But we talking about with you had an accent. You had a like you say preacher. That's Spanish. If I just say
I have an English accent.
They don't put the ER on it. They'll just say preacher. You say preacher. My friend Angel Fernandez. He will cut you a reason.
Preacher, that's Mexican accent.
Okay, let me hear you say it then. All right, let me hear you say it then. Let me see how you say it. How would you say your friend? And I want you to say it in your accent. My friend Angel Fernandez gonna cut you up real good. Let me hear your accent.
Okay. Mi amigo Andro Fernandez te va a cortar muy.
Hold on a minute. What you say? No,
what you said, preacher. I said what I said.
You know what your accent. That's in your language.
That's Spanish, but I don't have that. That's a Mexican accent. Like,
no, don't have a Mexican. No, how would you say it? How would you say it in El Salvadorian?
What? She just said.
She El Salvador. You from El Salvador, right?
I just said it.
That should be a Dorian. But no, you said it in the language. I want you to say it in English with the tint of the accent in English.
But that English accent is anyone that came from another country and learned other languages. It's not a particular accent.
Well, let me hear you say, my friend Angel Fernandez gonna cut you up real good.
My friend Angel Fernandez is gonna cut you real good.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, you're a killer. I call it. Who see that?
You're a killer.
She's trying to hold it.
You're an assassin.
That's that stab, yeah. I knew she had it, and I pulled it out of her. She was like, "Preacher gonna pull it out of me." I'm gonna come in tomorrow night, my red suit on and my pointed toe shoes. So who do the pointed toe shoes?
Mexican people do.
So you telling me the men don't have a little bitty feet, about half of my hand, and they'll have a little red shoes.
Yeah, they do pointy
shoes. Now they do them pointed shoes. Look like they got all their fingers together.
Ew.
Around like,
but it's like the certain parts of Mexico usually is like poor areas.
Oh.
Not Cancun.
That's why I said, like, if you go to like tourist areas, you're not gonna see what you usually they portray in each country.
Yeah, they keep them away from them. I don't want to see nobody poor. I think poor people ought to get a fair chance. Everybody get a chance. It's bad that people got to live like any kind of way, other than live poverty. Living in poverty is bad. We're just in a bad place.
And
poverty was so bad in my country. It was really bad.
What was really bad in your country?
Poverty was destroyed back in the days. It was really it was one of the poorest countries in the world.
Did they try to sell you off? Did anybody ever try to kidnap you and try to sell you?
I asked my mom if she was trying to sell me or anything.
Wow.
She said no.
She said no.
She said
no. What's this now? Your mom still living?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, your mom live in New Jersey, right?
I can't.
But you grew up with your grandparents too. Are your grandparents still living?
So I was 10 years old. No, they're not living anymore.
Okay. So they died in El Salvador.
Yes. My grandma got to come here and visit, but
your grandpa didn't come. Y'all call it grandpa?
He didn't meet.
What you calling grandpa, grandpapa, or grandpa?
Papa, or I used to call him dad.
Oh, dad. Was any of your family MS-13 to the top of the ass?
What?
Nobody.
Did you ever carry a knife at school? Did you ever carry a knife at school?
My whole family literally was quote unquote Christian, so they didn't allow that.
Did you have a knife in the house?
my I'm sure I did to cook. But my grandpa believed in
weapons.
Is that
what you called it? You were cutting up them kids? You said grandpa had you doing what?
No, my grandpa did have weapons in the house for defense.
How I know this? What he had? Some fingernail clippers? Or he had some guns?
No, like guns.
See how it's coming on out now?
Yeah. He never used it.
You said I be talking about cutting them up. Angel Fernandez, she be like, "How preacher know that?" Angel Fernandez cut them up. That's like we all got a pass.
That's Mexico.
Huh? I remember.
I have a pass here in New Jersey. That's where my pass started.
Your pass?
Yeah, because I didn't cut nobody in El Salvador.
Oh, you cut people over here in America?
No, neither in Jersey. But I was a really good girl, and
that's what they say. Did you walk around with a razor in your mouth?
What?
No.
You know about that?
No, preacher. Mama, you know about that. How you know about that?
You hear that? See that? Listen, Tully, you don't know about. I done stuck it. Had a razor inside the mouth. You can talk.
I've never done that. That can cut your mouth.
Spit it out, and you cut a woman's face up. You always make sure she remember. Okay,
that's scary. I'm not doing that.
As Joe, does she know anything about it?
She don't, right?
I don't.
So what you don't know about?
About that. That's weird.
That's why she heard that.
I'll be so scared to put a knife in my mouth.
A razor.
Okay.
A razor.
But they can eat too. You know what I'm saying? When they do it, they can eat while they have it in their mouth. They keep it.
No.
Yeah. You put it inside your gum, you put it, and they know how to talk with it. Yeah. So you get into a woman, you spit it, you get it, and just cut her face up.
Oh my gosh.
They probably cut themselves though. That's dangerous. They probably cut themselves.
No, you know what you're doing.
Mm.
Somebody talking about Mill County watermelons is better than that's something about slave master. What you think the slave master gonna tell you when that's all the watermelon you ever ate on his plantation? Why would he bring Cordell watermelon on his plantation?
Anyway, in Mississippi.
Poor thing, I don't know about him.
I don't know.
What is that? That lady versus who? Hush now, master gonna hear you. I know that's right. Listen, it's rough, boy. You've been a slave all your life. It's rough. But y'all just hanging there anyway. We appreciate y'all though. I see Love Doctor. He done went. Listen, when he got like that, he had to do. He go there and put that done turtleneck on, and he know he got to do. need to wear something. And then you know what bad? Why he was hurting when he had to go. He got a boo boo and wear that on. It's the fact he got the snaps in between the legs. But you know his turtlenecks all got the snap in between the legs.
Hey man,
there you go.
Don't hate.
Make sure remember last time when that snap got stuck, you need to start leaving it. You need to let it free hang.
Hey, you got to take a bathroom break. You know everything works. See, my body is tuned with the sun.
I told you.
So when smart and all that go, when I go, you know what I'm saying? I'm aligned.
Yeah, we know you've been aligned.
That late night smooth jazz boy. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, that's the one when you doodle and then pull your snaps loose.
The quiet storm.
Man, you too old to have those snaps on, man. My mom told me what? Somebody said turtleneck pushing out turtle head. You got that right there. That is him right there. Someone said my mama told me what? My mama told me stories about the razor. See that? Yeah, you put it inside your mouth. You keep it. I was in school. We had them the prep boy. You had some guy kept them. Then you had guys like the preps. They would keep them like years ago. You had them filmed. You had to get them developed. They had them in a little plastic. They would do those. They would keep those, and then they'll put battery acid in it. So they get a fight. You pop the they throw them in their eye.
How do you know? How do you know this, preacher?
Tell her.
Just know they won't see no more. Put the battery acid in the film bottle, keep your pocket. Pop the top, throw in the face. That battery acid get in their eye.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, it's all kind of stuff. That's why I tell you, it's where the world got worse. It's worse since that time.
Yeah.
Now how do we get people to realign themselves? Everybody, it's like when you need a spinal adjustment. People, my back, and they don't want to take the time to go to a chiropractor who can realign their spine, and they'll see how much that play a part to a lot of other things get out of adjustment. People periodically have to get adjustments physically, emotionally, mentally. You have to get them because you can be out of line. Listen, you got men raping women, men with men, women with women. It's out of line.
Yeah.
And people need to. Yeah, that's a part that religion played, and religion has turned around. It's been the worst thing that happened to us because now it allows everything. I mean, this one was telling about a preacher interview for a job. He told him flat, everything you heard about me is true. I did, and I've been with him. You are yes. When the pastor can interview and tell you that off the rip, this is the person that aligns you.
Well, okay.
You get out here and you talking about you're socially involved in life. This is your religious leader. And this is how he aligns your mentality by saying, if you heard I did it.
Wow.
It was a woman I did. You heard it. This is what he tell you. So what is he telling you? Tell me that's your past, but then tell me the new person that you are. Because I'm looking for you to give me information to help me be better. People don't even know what these guys are supposed to do for them. How does they help you get better?
Yep. Not at all.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
We are very messy. This world is very messy.
People say, in the marriage, oh wow, why did you divorce or why do you let me? Why you quit? It said for better, for worse. It said because you were worse. They said, oh, but it's supposed to be for better, for worse. The problem is I never got the better.
Oh.
So all you had the worst, I divorced you because I only got one part. I signed the both. Give me the better. Then when I see the worst, I know what you had an opportunity, what you can achieve, so I can wait. But if I've gotten you and all I've gotten the worst, I gotta go. I never seen the good.
There's no balance.
Why would I leave you if you were better? Why would I leave you if you had the potential to be better? But if I only had you and I only seen you at the worst, then I gotta go. And some people don't realize you never got the better of them. You think, well, you got to stand for better, for worse, for better, for when do you get the better? Have you ever had the better? So you know what a person had the opportunity or had the ability to achieve. That's just me. Listen, a lot of information. Want people to think. Appreciate people that listen in, watch us every week. We can't do what we do without you. We are you. Don't forget. If anybody asks you, do you mind? You tell me. every Thursday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
If nobody has told you they love you, hey, we love you. And our language is called hard. Tula, Resident Joe, Shari Boston, who missing, who better be having a good excuse for it, and then no good lame doctor take us home.
Yeah. Go ahead, Tula.
Thank you. We did have an order for one of your t-shirts. When somebody did send money in for a t-shirt. So
bam.
Wow.
That is sick.
Sick.
I told you. Listen, I know business. I know I can sniff money. I can sniff a business. Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. That's it. All right. Thank you. I will get
Hold on, we ain't get our saying for you for tonight. Hold on, we ain't get our saying for her tonight.
Right.
Oh, you don't have one.
Don't treat people as bad as they are. Treat them as good as you are.
Ooh,
yeah,
I
like that.
I like that one.
I could have told you.
Yeah.
But preacher said, but my preacher says that some parts of our lives we don't have to water. So if I don't water that part, I might treat them like they treat me.
Tula, say it again, Tula.
I'm playing. No, I do. I really like your quote.
Okay.
I'm growing.
Don't treat people. You ready? Don't treat people as bad as they are. Treat them as good as you are.
I like it.
Yeah.
We're about to take it back. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is.
Ultimate power in the universe. Power in the universe.
Dr. Joe's the radio. The love got me going high. Mike's and the mind on the
Watch this. And the mind.
And you do something better, I'll do something better, and we'll be better together. Until next week, thank you so much for joining us.
Don't forget, if you see a black woman out there and she got some decent breasts, coon and some tatas. A coon and some tatas.
Totally
A coon and some tatas.
Totally inappropriate.
A coon